Howdy folks, got a chance to do a little hunting over the winter, and I'm going to start off with some pigs here, but I'm going to get caught before I really get a chance to get set up. So I'm going to take this close one. Let's see how it goes. And I'm sorry for cutting out the audio, went a little crazy on me. I picked up pig number 2 here, and then I followed up with pig number 3. It took quite a few more rounds. And quite a few more misses here. So as I'm finishing off pig 3, I'll be honest, I didn't find pig 2 till about 2 days later when the buzzards pointed it out to me about 300 yards away. But that's alright, that's 3 down. That was sure a whole lot of suck for that night. Let's see if I can redeem myself again as I run into some more pigs. Now I see the alpha sow on the right, so I'm going to try for the one on the left. We'll see if I can't pick up that alpha sow now. I'm just going to slow this down and zoom in a little bit because she actually runs into it. She takes that bullet right in the hip. And the only reason why I'm showing you that is she ended up running down the hill, and I went down there and found her and finished her off. This one as well. I'll slow down, you can kind of see a big explosion of meat as I take a piglet out there, and then I'll finish it off with piglet number 3, which was hog number 4, and then I'm going to miss wildly and realize that trying to shoot a piglet's just isn't my thing. So I ended up picking up 4 on that one. Like I said, I had to go down there and get that sow, but that's alright, that's 4 less for the evening. That's really it for my hogs though lately. So let's give it a try with some coyotes. Maybe I might be better, maybe I won't. I'm going to apologize. This is a photo of my daytime coyote removal setup. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of problems with my trigger cam, turning on for about 2 seconds and then shutting itself off. And I end up losing footage of what would have been a really good kill in this particular case, and it happens several times. It's just the way it goes, so I don't have footage of everything. I do have footage of this, and I'm sorry for the screeching. I'll show you why you get that horrible metallic sound in just a moment. I'm going to take this guy out. I got 2 that come in and 1 that leaves. So, that one was down. And the reason for that noise was I didn't have my front bagged. So I had to actually lay across my grill and kind of almost hold it like a pool cue and take that shot. Either way, it worked all right. I had a coyote down. You can see right there, it entered in right behind his right front shoulder, crossed through the spine, and ended out up there in his neck, and he was done for. This time, I actually had my bag set up, and I had another one come in. So let's just see if we can't remove him pretty quickly as well. One up, 1 down, and that one was also a central nervous system shot to the spine. This guy was a little bit bigger, and that's alright. We don't mind big ones. And you'll see here in just a second, this is the exit of that bullet when it crossed through his spine. Now, what were these guys all coming into? Well, believe it or not, it was dead coyote carcasses. I had about 4 or 5 of them at any one point of time for a little while, and boy, do they ever like coming in and checking out their dead buddies. So now we've got some thermal hunting at night, and I remember this one well because as I caught this guy and was trying to bust through some ice in the creek, the only thing I busted was my butt, and I stuck my hand in the water and froze my finger, which is going to make a problem here in just a second. Woof! I ended up firing off a round when I was trying to register that wall, but I followed it up quickly, so no harm, no foul, and we got that coyote down. He ended up being a pretty good sized male as well. It was the spring of good sized males as they were running around looking for mates, I guess. This is my long shot. I usually don't take shots this long, but I figured I'd give it a try, and I think that I hurt the coyote and it was going to run off, so in disgust, I shut the video off here. He went about 3 more steps and fell over dead. You can see the shot was a little far back. I didn't account for wind, but it still was effective. And here's another time when I tried to get ahead of this coyote as it's coming in to go towards our calves, and everything's going fine, and I just end up basically putting a bad shot on this one. It's a little bit further back than I would like. I mean, it's effective. It took out the rear of both lungs.
Woof!
But it's dancing a little bit.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like coyotes, I don't like to see anything suffer. But I could see that it was about to go down, so there it goes.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, a lot of these I don't have pictures of anymore. My apologies. This one was actually probably about the gnarliest, if you want to use that word, exit wound that I've ever had on a coyote. And that's from a 308 at close range with a 150 SST here. I guess I cut that off a little bit soon, but there you can see that exit wound. It just fragged everything inside of her chest. And here's another one, probably about close to 150 yards. I don't have a photo of him either. He hops around for a second or two and then he just falls over. As I scan over here to the right, I can see 2 of his buddies leaving. So I guess I still have a lot more work to do. And here's one more that I might want to take a little bit more of a precaution on next time. I don't like the fact that I had my cows in the back, but I was super confident that I could put it through the shoulders and drop the coyote, and then I had a rise in the ground afterwards to soak up the bullet. Probably wouldn't do that again if I had a chance. But it worked out well in the end. And that was going to be it for my coyote removal. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll hope that you all have a wonderful day.